Good evening, everyone. Wanted to give you a quick weather update after such a wet day in northwest Indiana. The good news is the severe weather threat has dropped significantly. The bad news is it's not quite over with just yet. Things have quieted down in the region temporarily, but I do think activity is going to pick back up again about 9 o'clock this evening. Why? Because the actual cold front is going to be sweeping over us. And as it does, we could see some new storms pop up along the front. Now, it's more likely just going to be showers, but we've got to leave the chance in for some storms, and there's still just enough ingredients that if one of these storms pops up, it could still be severe. So let's show you that latest timing. 9 o'clock this evening, notice how the green moving back in. Again, it's going to be a combination of showers, but a couple of storms could mix in. Now, more than likely, the storms that pop up are just going to produce some heavy rain and lightning, but still a chance we could get some strong wind gusts and maybe some small hail as well. So there's 9 o'clock. I think if we're looking for a peak activity time frame, I think it's that 10 to 11 o'clock window. See those dots of yellow showing up? So mostly showers, but some storms popping up, and possibly one of these storms could overachieve. There's 11 o'clock, still a chance for a thunderstorm, particularly in LaPorte County, it's looking like. But then by midnight, the chance for storms is over with. I still have to leave in some leftover showers, mostly isolated activity, I think, between about midnight and 3 a.m. But after 3 a.m., all the rain is out of here. And look at the clouds breaking up. And there's going to be a lot of sunshine to start the day tomorrow. I think at the earliest, we might see a few showers sneak back in here during the late afternoon tomorrow or early evening. But certainly the morning commute looking dry for tomorrow. So what are we still concerned about until midnight tonight as that cold front works over us? Well, again, it's mostly going to be showers, and if some storms pop up, they're most likely just going to do some heavy rain, have some lightning. But in a worst-case scenario, I hate to say it, but we still can't completely rule out a very quick, brief EF0 or EF1 tornado spinning up. I almost wish on this graphic there was a very low option, because that's probably what I would put. It's very low, the threat, but still not quite zero. Maybe if a storm, again, overachieves up to penny-size hail, I think that would be the absolute biggest that it could be. If there's going to be a threat that we're going to see, it's most likely going to be strong wind gusts. More than likely, if it's just a regular thunderstorm, we're talking about wind gusts 30, 40 miles per hour. But if a storm overachieves, it's one of those stronger storms. Worst case, some wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Not concerned about flooding. I'm actually thinking that we're more likely to see wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, believe it or not, tomorrow. I know that we're talking about those storms tomorrow, but it is just going to be a really windy afternoon in northwest Indiana, and that's why we have a wind advisory for the entire region from 10 a.m. tomorrow morning until 7 p.m. Thursday, and particularly during the mid to late afternoon. I think we're going to see gusts easily up to around 50 miles per hour. And the latest models coming in are actually giving us the possibility of wind gusts as high as 60 miles per hour, which I know I mentioned as a threat tonight. I still think that is a threat tomorrow afternoon, even though there are not going to be thunderstorms around. We may still see wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon. So yes, tomorrow afternoon, we are talking about the possibility of some isolated power outages.